Okay, we are going to do the same thing, but now we're throwing in fractions. Now, I don't want the fractions to scare you, because actually what we're going to do is we're going to multiply both equations by a number that will eliminate our denominators, okay? So don't let it scare you. It's going to be okay. So if I have 2/3 x plus 5 over 2y equals 26, and 4/3 x plus 7 over 6y equals 64 over 3. Okay, I'm going to multiply the top equation and the bottom equation by something that will get rid of the 3 and the 2, and then something that will get rid of the 3 and the 6. So ask yourself, is there a number that both 3 and 2 can go into? And that answer is 6. Can you see that? There we go. Okay. Might have to break this down a little bit. Okay, so if I have 6 being multiplied to 2/3 x plus 5 over 2y, what you're doing is you're going to take 6 times 2 is 12, keep the 3. 6 times 5 is 30, keep the 2. 6 times 26 is 156. Well, 12 divided by 3 is 4, and 30 divided by 2 is 15. So now you have eliminated your fractions. So we're going to use the 4 and the 15, okay? So 6 times 2 is 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 divided by 2 is 15. And 6 times 26 is 156. Okay, so we have changed this to, so our goal was we got rid of fractions. Okay, now I have 3 and 6. Anything that 3 and 6 can both go into, and it is 6 again. So now I'm going to do 6 times 4 is 24. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 6 times 7 is 42. 42 divided by 6 is 7. 6 times 64 is 64 times 6, working it out on the side, 384. 384 divided by 3 is 128. So I did 6 times 64 and got 384. 384 divided by 3 is 128. So I took this difficult looking problem, and by multiplying them by a number that will eliminate my denominators, I now have a nice clean problem. However, to finish this out, we have to still have opposites. Like we got rid of this, we got rid of the fractions and made it nice and clean, but you still have to have opposites. And we don't have opposites, but 4 times -2 would give me -8, which is opposite here. So we have to multiply again. So now I have, I'll go down here, 4 times -2 is -8x. 15 times -2 is -30y. And 156 times -2 is -312. This one down here stays. Okay, those can be eliminated. -30 plus 7 is 1 of each, and when you have 1 of each, you subtract. You get -23. -312 plus 128 is 1 of each, which means subtract, and you get -184. Divide both sides by -23. It actually goes in evenly. 8 times, and a negative divided by negative is a positive. Okay. Now that I have my y is 8, you're going to plug it back in. But here's the thing. Don't plug it into the one that has fractions in it and make it difficult on yourself. Plug it into one of these that's nice and clean. Let's use the bottom one. Let's use 8x plus 7 times 8 equals 128. 8x plus 56 equals 128. Subtract 56, subtract 56. 8x equals 272. Divide by 8, divide by 8, x equals 9. So your final answer is 9, 8. Okay, next one. Okay, so we want to eliminate the fractions. Luckily, only the top one has fractions, so we only need to get rid of the top, or change the top. Okay, so I need something that both 4 and 12 can go into. So how about 12? Okay, if I take 12 times 3, I get 36. 36 divided by 4 is 9. 12 times 5 is 60. 60 divided by 6 is 10. 12 times negative 1 is negative 12. This one gets to stay because it's already not fractions. Okay. But now, do we have opposites? No, but we're close. 9 and 9 are close, but one needs to be negative. So if one of them has to be negative, then just multiply that one by a negative, by negative 1. So I have negative 9x, negative 1 times 10 is negative 10y, negative 1 times negative 12 is positive 12. And then the bottom one stays. Now we can do our addition. Those two cancel. Negative 10 plus negative 4 is negative 14, because that's two negatives, so you add. And 12 plus 30 is 42. Divide both sides by negative 14. And we get negative 3. So now take that negative 3 and plug it into one of your nice clean equations. Let's just do that one right there. 9x minus 4 times negative 3 equals 30. 9x, negative 4 times negative 3 is positive 12. Subtract 12. 9x equals 18. Divide by 9, x equals 2. So 2, negative 3.